Thermoplastics undergo physical change on heating. Thermosetting plastics on heating undergo chemical change along with physical change. Some plastics we use in our day-to-day life. Pollution due to plastic. Plastic, once considered as a wonderful substance, has now become a dreaded substance to be avoided everywhere. Restrictions on the production and use of plastics have been enforced worldwide. In our country, the use of plastics has been banned in a number of places. You also may be aware that steps have been taken to make hospitals, campuses, zoos and public places plastic free. This is because plastics do not undergo biodegradation like other substances. What are the situations in which plastic materials become harmful? Think. Having the use of plastics given various benefits to mankind. Find out the role played by plastics in the following: forest conservation, household utility, health, construction work. Plastic and micron. The thickness of plastic is expressed in micron unit. 1 micron, 10 and 6 meter. Since plastic with less than 40 micron thickness is easily breakable and may be discarded, its use is restricted in many places. Energy from plastics. When carry bags and bottles made of polythene and polypropylene are burned completely at high temperature in the presence of excess of air along with CO2 and H2O. A large amount of energy is released when hydrocarbon polymers are heated in the absence of air under high temperature and pressure. The polymer molecules decompose to from products which can be used as fuels. The method of producing electricity using these gases fuel is already in practice. Avoid disposable plastic products. During functions, use glass, ceramic, steel, utensils or natural substance. Use paper, cloth and plant materials instead of plastic for decorations. Significant learning outcomes. The learner can identify polymers and explain their molecular structure. Classify natural polymers and synthetic polymers. Compare natural polymers and synthetic polymers and assess their merits and demerits. Identify the characteristics and uses of different plastics and choose them as and when required. Distinguish between thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics. Explain the merits and demerits of plastics and use them judiciously in daily life. Identify the causes and effects of pollution due to plastics and involve in awareness activities. I am sick. Please give me some medicine.
What is your sickness?
I have a high fever and headache.
Take this tablet. Go to sleep immediately.
Thank you.
There is a cut on my leg. Where is the cut?
It is on my big toe.
Go and wash the wound well. Then come back and apply this ointment.
I have a stomachache.
Drink this medicine.
My God, it is very bitter.
I know that. Go ahead and drink it fast. Now go and sleep in the infirmary.
I have a pain on my back.
Lie down, Vijay. Come over here. Apply some iodex on this back and rub well. Use some hot water also.
My God, it is too hot.
Keep quiet. Don't shout in the infirmary. Ram, how nice. I prefer tea to coffee. Piyush, be careful. The tea is very hot. Don't burn your tongue. Ram, thank you. Don't worry. Piyush, today we have biscuits for tea. Teacher, boys, please hurry up for games.
Plastics can be classified into two types based on the changes that occurs while heating. The plastic that gets softened on heating and hardened on cooling is thermoplastic. This process can be repeated any number of times. The plastic which remains soft when heated during its manufacture and gets hardened permanently on cooling is thermosetting plastic. 100 they cannot be removed by heat. Are made of molecules belonging to group called polymers. Polymers are macromolecules formed by the combination of large number of simple molecules. Monomer molecules combine to form polymers, just like a necklace being formed by the combination of various identical beads. For example, molecules like glucose and amino acids are monomers. Starch and protein are represented respectively the polymers formed from them. Based on their physical nature, polymers are mainly classified into fiber, plastic and rubber. Fibers are polymers suitable for the manufacturing of strong threads. Plastic is a polymer which can be molded into different shapes. Rubber is an elastic polymer. Man-made or synthetic fibers. Natural fibers like cotton and silks are not sufficient to meet all around needs. They have a number of merits, but they have not possess specific desirable properties. Evaluate the natural polymers used to manufacture of clothes and their merits and demerits. In order to overcome the demerits, several synthetic polymers have been prepared through chemical methods. The synthetic polymers like nylon and terling, widely used nowadays in textile industry, are man-made polymers belonging to category of fibers. Plastics. Plastics are polymers having properties different from those of fibers. These are substances that change the very face of human life. Plastic or synthetic polymers. Different type of plastics are used for manufacturing a number of products from household utilities to artificial hardwares. No other substance have so diverse a use and that plastic. Plastic with diverse properties have been prepared nowadays, making them more useful. Thermoplastic and thermosetting plastic. Have you seen fibers and plastics? We live in an era of tremendous progress in the field of science and technology. We see a variety of substances around us that are available for improving our lifestyle. A close examination will reveal that most of them are contributes of chemistry. Chemistry has brought way of amazing changes through the maximum utilization of natural resources and also by producing a variety of modern materials. Identify the contribution of chemistry in different fields and prepare the seminar presentation. Polymers. As you know, cotton, silks, wool, jute, etc. are the substances used for producing cloth since ancient days. All of them, along with other familiar substances like fiber, rubber, etc.
Diversity for sustenance. Diversity of organisms adds charm to nature. Life forms are diverse, but no organism in nature exists in isolation. Biosphere. Biosphere is the part of Earth where life exists. It extends to soil, atmosphere and water. Ecology. Ecology is the study of interaction between organisms and also between the organisms and their surroundings. This branch of study includes different types of ecosystems, interaction between organisms, environment, protection, etc. Abiotic factors are also essential for the existence of the living world, which comprises of animals, plants and microorganisms. How are abiotic factors useful to biotic factors? Discuss and complete given below suitably. Sun is the primary source of energy in the living world. Green plants convert the light energy to chemical energy through photosynthesis. This energy gets transferred to other organisms through food chain. Plants that perform photosynthesis are called producers, while organisms that depend on plants directly or indirectly for food are called consumers. The consumers that directly depend on plants are called primary consumers. Organisms that feed on primary consumers are called secondary consumers. Organisms that feed on secondary consumers are called tertiary consumers. You are already familiar with the food web, that food relations in nature. trophic level. The term indicates the position of an organism in the food chain. Since the food chain starts with the plants, they represent the first trophic level. Herbivores that derive food directly from plants are included in the second trophic level. Carnivores that depend on herbivores for food are included in the third trophic level. Predators that prey on carnivores represent the fourth trophic level. As the food web turns increasingly complex, the same organisms may represent the different trophic levels. Ecological interactions. Predation. Beneficial to one but harmful to the other. Prey becomes the food of the predator. There are many interactions in nature that we do not see or realize. These interactions maintain the balance and stability of the ecosystems. Food relations are visible instance of interaction among organisms. The ecosystem becomes more stable as the diversity of ecological interactions and abiotic factors increases. Biodiversity. Biodiversity includes all the diverse organisms that inhabit the earth along with their ecosystems. Biodiversity includes various levels like ecosystem diversity, species diversity, and genetic diversity. This term, which denotes the richness of the biosphere, was first used by British environmentalist Walter G. Rosen in 1985.